So I came back earlier than I said I would, but I couldn't resist playing Lincoln on camera. And I also remembered that I've completely neglected the national side, and you guys have no idea what's going on there. Spoiler, it's not great. Hello, my name's Damien, I'm that Chucking Football Manager, and welcome back to College 75. And like I said, we are playing Gibraltar. Playing Lincoln. Lincoln Gib. That's why it put me off. A bit out of it. Not gonna lie, I caught the plague. I've got COVID. So, might be a bit out of it. And equally, if episodes disappear, then I'm obviously more out of it. But I'll do my best to power through. I think it's going to be fine. But hacking costs are fairly likely. Yes, so we are second in the league. We've won every game that you haven't seen. Not desperately convincingly, but it happened. We beat the Magpies 2-0 away. Emmanuel Williams and Julian Del Rio. Hey, guess what? I've not fallen out with him anymore. We came to an agreement I put him in the reserves for a bit. Tried to release him when he kicked off. So I said, fine, have your contract if you want your contract. And I offered him exactly what he was on to begin with, and he took it. No idea. So he's back in the first team. And then we beat Glasses United 3-0 away. Chikukwo with 2 of the goals and Russell Stewart with the third. We all around a good game there. But it took to the 50th minute to actually perform. And it was one of those where I was just dreading a 0-0 draw because they didn't have a shot for an hour, I don't think. So I was just thinking, oh, we're in trouble. We're doomed. But got away with it. Now, the important bit, kind of, is the national side, which I have, well, it's a lot of red, isn't it? Let's be honest. I don't honestly remember the last time. It was probably March. Portugal, 8-1 defeat. Bosnia-Herzegovina, 5-0 defeat. Lost 3-0 to Wales, 6-1 to Bulgaria. We beat the Central African Republic 2-0 in a friendly. We were absolutely mugged in a 4-4 draw against Azerbaijan. We were way, way better than them. Bernardo Lopez missed a penalty. Reynolds Hercules missed a sitter at the end as well. We were bad. No, we weren't bad. Sorry, we were very good. We were robbed. Portugal, we were bad. We lost 4-0. That was parking the bus. Lost 4-1 to Bosnia-Herzegovina. We actually, again, they scored an early penalty, one of those questionable ones. Yahya got himself sent off. But actually, yeah, we were 3-0 down there, but Percic's goal came out of absolutely nowhere. It almost, for a minute, looked like we had a chance. Wales away, we didn't. Got beat 4-0. Lewis Lloyd got himself sent off in that one. And Bulgaria at home, look at the times. We were so close to getting something out of this game. 82 and 90 plus 5. And by the way, that wasn't a dodgy penalty. That was not a penalty in a million years. It was a Jolly. I think it was Jolly comes across. It might have been Mullen. Come across and just hack the ball clear. And the ball goes flying. He's clearly played the ball. And he gives a penalty for it. We were mugged. But we did look half decent against Bulgaria, which is promising. We've got Azerbaijan again. We're away this time. But sometimes that's better. We're going to the Tofik Bayramov Adina Respublika Stadionu. And we're doing that first. As you can see, it's obviously not all sunshine and roses in the world of Gibraltar. But that's to be expected at this stage. We've got the Nations League next. And I think this might be the year we push out of it. Obviously, there's no qualification chances left. We're not going to play Murphy back there. We're going to play Oliveira back there. Look at all the suspensions. Oh, wait, Oliveira and Murphy back there. Idiot. Is Murphy the best? Murphy is the best option. He's not really good enough. So, yeah, we're missing 4 players off the bench because of suspensions. 2 of them, obviously, for straight reds. 2 of them for accumulated yellows. So, it's not the strongest team we've ever put out. Hankins is in goal with Blake, Murphy, Oliveira and Beckwith along the back 4. Rosa and Apaya Thornson in the middle. Bahoyi and Ndukwu in the middle, in the wings. I am not as cogent as I thought I was. I do apologise if this makes no sense at all. I mean, more so than usual. Caetano and Williams are the forwards. Struggle through, the show must go on, as Freddie Mercury and sometimes George Michael sung. Is that George Michael? That was George Michael. I wonder if I'm delirious. We expect nothing but a win now. Go show the world you've got what it takes to not finish bottom. We've got the option to not finish bottom. We've a great opportunity, and we'll jolly no one cares. Marco Rose is playing a different position today. Yes, he is. What's spotted? I mean, the fact is, ultimately, I've handed you a team sheet, so you have no idea where he's playing. You just think he's playing a different position today. A win takes us above him. Simple as that. I'm pretty sure there's no away goal stuff, so if we fail to beat them, it'll be a goal difference, and then we won't, because we've gotten properly hammered a couple of times, as you've seen. Murphy brings one under control. We're playing positive. We're playing attacking football. We're playing college 75 tactics for this one. Blake to Murphy. Sends it all the way home. Hankins takes his time, does a little shimmy for no obvious reason, and fires it long. Loses out in the air, and... oh, this is going to be hard work. Ibrahimli, I can do that one. Well saved by Hankins. Ozobic to take the corner. The highlight continues, folks. Cross comes in, and it's a good solid header by Emrelli, and we're 1-0 down in 12 minutes. We're going to go attacking. Why not? What have we got to lose? Well, the match. But apart from that, if we draw this one 5-5, maybe we will go above them on away goals. What do you reckon? I mean, it's the 12th minute. It's hardly time to get worried, but yeah. The problem is, again, at this level, you do spend a lot of time getting absolutely pummeled. So, until we can get to the point where we can compete against some of those bigger sides, he's miles offside. Ball over the top. Olivero is losing that race quite badly. Dadasov back to Iskrandil. Iskrandil? Isn't that in Lord of the Rings? Ibrahimli hits one and Hankins headbutts it wide. Blake hacks it out for throw. Until we get to the point where we can regularly take stuff off medium level teams, so that we're not just the whipping boys of the group every time, it's really hard to win a match because morale is just absolutely knackered. Hankins, get up for that. Doesn't even come out. What are you playing at? Abdullayev. I mean, yeah, it was a crowd scene in there, but the keeper's got to come out. It's floating through the air for a good period of time. It hits Sapphire Forsen in the face, and Hankins, he's just not going the right way. Some of my players, by the way, for the club are starting to worry that we are, what's the word? Williams is through. Abdullayev misses that header completely. Williams misses. That was poor. I'm starting to worry at College 75 that there's not enough strength in goal. I completely agree with them. I don't know what they plan to do about that, but I am worried that I'm not. The option is almost certainly not going to exist to say, look, there isn't anyone. Blake hits a free kick and it's just wide, and we're not nothing in this game. We could be level. Let's face it, a free kick can always go in, and Williams really should have finished his. Hankins with the hoofkins, and Ibrahimli brings this one back under control. We need a deeper line midfielder, don't we? Hankins picks that one up and fires it long again, and this time it's headed back again. Emrelli puts one in front of Dadasov, but Beckwith will win the race back to Hankins again. Another scoop forward. This time Caetano brings it under control. Williams has to make the intelligent run. This is the ball. It's just not good enough, is it? It's just not a good enough ball at all. Ibrahimli to Ozobic. And we are actually looking way worse than them today. Last time we looked better than them. This time we look in trouble. Ibrahimli tucks in the bottom corner with 3-0 down after 35 minutes against Azerbaijan. I don't know how to fix that. What have we got in there? Let's go with pushing the wingers forward, just to get a bit more support up there. And we're going to drop Rosa in exchange back down to advanced playmaker attack rather than centre mid attack. He might sit still a bit longer. But yeah, this is dreadful. Olivero scoops it forward. Nobody even close to it. Rosa heads it to Williams. This time, Bahoui is making the run. This is a bit more like it. We've got men forward this time. Bahoui drives the cross in eventually, and Williams heads it over. Urgh. God, I could snap his neck. Excuse me, that didn't come out quite right. But still, Williams is so frustrating sometimes. Caetano to Blake. And Dukwu runs the wrong way. I mean, you're the winger, mate. Run up the wing. Maybe it'll be our turn to mug them off when they look way better than us. What do you reckon? I mean, we're on course for that 5-5 draw. Well, we're on course for the 5, not the other 5 so much. Williams in front of Ndukwu, who'll win that race. Ndukwu's round the keeper, tucks it in, and it is 3-1. Don't go running off celebrating, go get the ball. God. 38th minute. I mean, we're not out of the game yet, I guess. And the wingers on attack has made a big difference. I mean, Ndukwu and Bahoui getting forward. Goalkeeper gets it all wrong. It's nice to know that other goalkeepers get it all wrong as well, isn't it? Yeah, this is poor. I mean, it's a strong group. Let's not mess around. It is a very strong group. It is not often that the team third from bottom's got 10 or 12 points. So, point finger. No, sod it. Thrash arms, terrible so far. Sort it out. Sort yourselves out. Not going to change anything more tactically. We're still attacking. Murphy to Rosa. Kickoff highlights are always fun. Murphy out wide towards Blake. And Ndukwu gets there instead. Williams is in front of him. He looked onside. Williams is through. This time, can he bury it? No, once again, he's missed a one-on-one. I nearly called it a sitter. It wasn't one of them. But, yeah, that's poor. Ozobic to take a free kick for them. And that's how you score. Iskandril. Iskendrum. Look. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones and the third one. When they're looking for the Egyptian city. Iskendron. I told you I was firing on not entirely on all cylinders. Right. Williams is annoying me. He's taking the hook. Reynolds Hercules is probably better than him anyway, to be fair. He's not entirely fit, but he can go do the job. He can go do it as a pressing forward. Caetano off and Borge on as well. And one more. Bahoui can come off and we'll put the better Hernandez out there. It's about as strong as it gets, so let's go do it. We have a corner. Blake swings it in. Hernandez onto the crossbar of his first touch. The subs are still walking away. Hernandez's first touch is to head it onto the crossbar. Ali Gokdemir to Ozovic. He's completely unmarked. Eskendron. Back to Krivotsiuk, I think. Ibrahimli hits one, and I mean, the confidence is there, isn't it? He knows the goalkeeper isn't worth the kit he's wearing, so just smacks it and hopes for the best. Blake to swing this corner in. This one's a lot deeper, and Hercules doesn't win it, and Ismailov can break on us, and this is poor. One-on-one at the back. Don't know how that's been allowed to happen. I tell two to stay back at all times. Iskandril. Cross comes in. It's very deep, but it's... We are awful. I mean, properly awful. This is as bad as I've seen us. He's offside, so it doesn't count, but still. It better not count. Oh, it counts! Spectacular. Sure he was offside. Yeah, it's actually not all that close, is it? Beck was playing him on by about 5 yards. I know we're going for them this time, but we don't need to see it again. It was obvious. Don't know why the linesman have not just walked off. Murphy floats one forward. And again, if you're going to put one forward, aim it for one of the forwards, ideally. Not for the centre-half, but standing 20 yards away from both of them. I don't even know how to pronounce that. What's the backward, upside down, lowercase e? How do you pronounce that? Anyone? Comments. 65th minute. We've made all our changes. I don't even know why I'm pausing it. This is really annoying because, like I say, I thought this was points to be had. I really did. I thought after last time, this could be the one win from this group. That we were so unlucky to draw that game 4-4. Murphy steps in and wins it well. Beckwith scoops it forward and again aims for absolutely nowhere. How do you pronounce that backward E, upside down E thing? Comment section, I'm relying on you here. Iskandril to Ozovic, and here we go again. Hankins comes charging out and does get there. I thought he was going to lose that race. And that 5-5 draw is still on. Apaya Thornton to Rosa. Borge is making his run. Rosa doesn't even look up. And Ndukwu. Goalkeeper saves it. Borge with a tap in and gets it. He might be offside. Picks up the ball. You see, he's got a brain this, I can't even say. Pretty sure it is. That's more intelligent. 5-2, it's back on. Turning point. I wouldn't have picked that ball. I don't know about you. Goalkeeper once again flaps. We should be hitting. Can we just shoot? Put the overlaps on. Why not? Who cares how many we lose by? $15 to play. We definitely haven't got any more subs, have we? No. But yeah, Bulgaria are on 13 points. Granted, they got... Actually, no, they got 12 of them off us two, though, didn't they? Never mind. Ozorbic. It's another good corner, and it's another bit of dreadful marking, and Dadasov heads them 6-2 into the lead, and the 5-5 draw is officially off. I'm very sorry to have disappointed you in that way. I mean, to be fair, the marking isn't actually terrible. It's just the defenders are. I mean, Blake is standing on the line, Murphy is standing right under where the ball lands, and neither one of them managed to block that from going in. Azerbaijan have never scored this many goals cumulatively in their entire history, have they? And the fact that we got 18 shots, 9 on target, far from pleased. Very, very poor. Never mind. So, if the players aren't carrying out instructions, do you think they're lacking belief? Who said... Storm out. Who said the players aren't carrying out instructions? The players just aren't good enough. That's all it is. And yeah, minus 37. Minus 37 is quite a lot of goals. But never mind. I'm not going to worry about that. We can go to Lincoln. The Gibraltar players are leaving the club in buoyant mood and will be looking forward to future challenges. A lot of them won't have those future challenges. No, it's not true. We haven't got anyone better. Never mind. See you in Lincoln, so to speak. Interestingly, just after I cut the first half, I get a news story saying that Dylan Borquet has become the all-time leading Gibraltarian goal scorer. 5. All time. Not this season. He has scored the most goals any single player has ever scored for Gibraltar, and it's 5. Starting to see the problem here. We're starting to see the size of the task, too. Christian Lopez will be in goal for this one, with Mullen, Cottrell, Heaton and Beckwith along the back four, Emirani and Taller in the middle, Galliano and Chikukwa on the wings, Williams and Stewart up top. Once again, you can clearly see I am not doing that squad rotation thing I said I was going to do, but never mind. It'll be fine, right? Fine. One thing I did do in the hopes of helping with the squad rotation, well, not squad rotation as much as fitness, is I did cull a lot of the reserves. The reserves had about 45 players in, so I sacked a lot of them at a cost of about $6,000. But I thought, let's just get them gone. We owe Lincoln, go get them. Midfield, 5. Attackers, 5. Right, everyone's motivated. That should be good news, right? Yes, it's good to score goals. We were good last time, yes. The mood is good. Good. This game, we shouldn't be expecting a win. It qualifies as a home game. We shouldn't be expecting to win this game. But if we do, it will really say something. And Stewart outpaces Corker and hits one early. And 11 seconds in, we could have been 1-0 up. So, yeah, if we can pick up a point, I'll be very, very happy. If we don't get embarrassed, I'll be happy, to be honest with you. Beckwith intercepts the ball from Taraj, and that ball's over the top towards Stewart again, who brings it down, goes around Corker, and again, he's got him on toast. Can he finish it this time? Goes around the keeper, cuts it back. Oh, did he have time to take another touch to bury it? Probably not. Tala to Emirani, back to Tala and Chikukwa. I mean, I'd have been much angrier with him if he'd hit the side netting, wouldn't I? Chikukwa goes around Gordon, cuts it back to Stewart. Across to Williams, who's hit the keeper. And in 6 minutes, we could be 3-0 up. Genuinely could be 3-0 up. Get some praise out there early. We're doing brilliantly. Ronan with the throw into Rosa. It is weird watching players that I was just managing playing against me now. Taylor puts one in front of Taraj, and that's quite easy. Heaton won't recover. Young Coombs looked offside. Doesn't matter. He's passed it back to Lopez for us. Lovely of him. What I should have done is looked at which Lincoln players were in the squad and absolutely hammered them over the international break, but that would be kind of cheating, wouldn't it? Young Coombs towards Lopez. To be fair, what I didn't notice is how close it was. It was only like 4 days difference. Cottrell to Heaton. Tala to Beckwith. Is it a run or a hoof, Mr. Beckwith? It's a low pass to Chikukwa. Back to Beckwith. and just gives it to Gordon. Not the very best ball at all. Young Coombs. As opposed to old Coombs, obviously. Taraj puts one in front of young Coombs, and Beckwith is running in treacle, isn't he? Gets there, cuts it back to Rosa, who hits one. And I mean, Marco Rosa's a very, very good player. I mean, like, really good. Like, we couldn't get close to that good. Some of their players, I mean, Hercules and Rosa, between them, are on more money than our entire wage budget and transfer budget. Like, if you move all the transfer budget across, between the two of them, I'm pretty sure they're on more than that. I'm sure Hercules is on like $2,500 or something. We've got a long way to go before we can be better than them. And despite winning all but one of our games to date, we're dropping to third with this result. We'll encourage. Chikukwa cuts back to Tala. Just fires it into the defender's legs. Not the most intelligent play. But we can start again through Heaton. Cuts it back to Cottrell. Here's Emirani. Tala. We're past a few of them now. Williams in front of Stewart. He's offside. No question, he's offside. Stewart runs off celebrating. There we go. For a second, I thought it wasn't going to be, but I mean, he's so far. Can't get that one wrong. Right. But we've still been the better team, even if we're 1-0 down. Rosa over a free kick. Lifts it forward. I mean, Ronan, the goalkeeper, is lost there, isn't he? Ronan has to tap it, and he doesn't take it. Let's go with the we owe them thing again. Faith and faith and faith. Galliano's been poor. Do we do the same thing here? We've already got the wingers on attack here, but do we need to drop someone in here, I wonder? Julian, do you fancy... No, you want to be a poacher. Ramage wants to be a poacher. Everyone wants to be a poacher at this level. No one wants to do the hard work. Tempted to hook Galliano, but then the only replacement was Dale Grubb, who's not been amazing this season. We're going to do it anyway. Just something to shake it up a little bit. Demand more. Go attacking. Ronan has the throw-in. To Rosa. Adams to Hercules. Rosa Taylor just turns Cottrell so easily, and Christian Lopez makes a very good save. Christian Lopez has played most of the games this season, and he's looked pretty good. Much better than you'd think for like a 2-star goalkeeper. Rosa's cross is very deep. Hercules heads it into the crowd. Or into whatever it is behind that goal. The ambulance station? No idea. Beckwith's been poor at right back. 60th minute. Now is not the time to stop showing us highlights. Shoot on sight. Stop playing out of defence. Stop passing into space. And stop shooting us in the back. Stop taking short kicks. And counter press them. Why not? That might have been a mistake, the counter press bit. Or maybe we're just on the no highlights train. Never mind. Lopez, the long ball forward. Stewart wins the header, and Williams mugs Ramuni, but Corcoran gets it back. See, we were absolutely shredding Corcoran to begin with. Talisman gets sent off. What a tackle that is when you're on a booking. I mean, it's stupidity of the highest order, but he's got away with it. And it is just crunching tackles galore now. Adams back to Taylor. Mullen has to win this. Doesn't compete, to be fair. Just gets himself into position. Hercules drives it across. Cottrell back to Mullen. Big ball. There's Stewart. He's got 3 men on. Chikukwa back to Tala. And that one's in front of Stewart. And now he's in space. Stewart to finish it. Oh, he missed it. Tucks it in when he's offside. When it actually is going to count, fires it into the goalkeeper. And we're better than them today. Grubb with the corner. In it comes. Heaton's under it. We've hit the crossbar now as well. Oh, it's so unlucky. Encourage. Let's try encouragement. 77th minute. Oh, we've got a highlight. We'll wait till after the highlight to make changes. Fullbacks are both knackered. Emirani's knackered. Cottrell's, that's not a good header. Young Coombs. Beckwith has got Taylor to race against. He's not going to win it. Just win it there, mate. Just put a foot in. Hercules hits the post. And, you know, maybe they're unlucky as well. Oh, there's this one random bloke sitting in the window watching. Look at that. Taraj to take the corner. I assume it's a bloke. It might not be. He's very two-dimensional either way. Headed over the top, 79th minute. Now it's time for some changes. What have we got? We've got Del Rio on the bench. And I think he'll replace Williams. And we've got Dua to replace Emirani. I'd like to get Beckwith off, if you'll forgive the turn of phrase, but it's not. Well, starting as a child, so it's not appropriate. 5 minutes to go. We're going to get mugged, aren't we? Very attacking. It's not going to happen. Oh, that's not fair. Never mind. I mean, I'm happy with that performance. Despite the result, I'm pleased with the performance. Absolutely. I mean, we've held a team way better than us to 1, and we should have beaten. Well, beaten. We should have got a point at least. Lincoln go top. What does that do to the table? It's probably not great news. Competitions. So we're 2 points off Lincoln, but we've played an extra game, which we lost. So, but we've got some poor opposition coming up. We've got Man 62 next. Who else have we got? Europa Point. That's 2 very winnable games. And to be fair, of the remaining 5 games in this half of the season, St. Joseph's are probably the only good side. We've played the big boys, and yeah. Right, we'll be back for probably Lions and then whatever's next, because I can't see the point in coming back at the beginning of January. So we'll come back for Lions, and then I think the split happens, and I'm pretty sure it's then just straight in, like, the next few days. So I'll come back for that. And that probably will be on Friday. I make no promises because plague, but assuming I don't get any worse, I should be able to record that one for Friday for you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your patience. I hope I remember to edit out all the coughing, and I will see you all hopefully on Friday. And thank you very much. Thank you. I'll come again.